Welcome to Bharadwaj Uvacha. I am Bharadwaj, and in this episode, we are looking at 6 characteristics of a polymath. A polymath that we introduced in the first episode. So let's get started. The first characteristic is digital literacy. In the past few years, the world has become more digitally literate. From ordering anything imaginable online, working from home, transferring money via UPI, the world has adopted the digital transformation like never before. I became digitally more literate. I learned how to record, edit, and publish this podcast. Your favorite social media stars are nothing but people who are digitally more literate than the average person. Digital literacy is the meta skill that everyone needs to master. By meta skill, I don't mean Facebook meta. A meta skill is a skill of skills. It is the ability to use the internet intuitively across industries to solve problems. The internet has created a level playing field for all the people across geographies. Whether you are literate or not, digital literacy is paramount to success nowadays because it is limitless and permanent. The second characteristic is self-learning. After formal education, as adults, most of us rely on self-learning to advance and grow our knowledge. Self-learning helps you learn how to think clearly, learn quickly and efficiently based on your intuition, desires and goals. All the polymaths are self-learners. Leonardo da Vinci visited morgues to examine cadavers to study anatomy. You don't have to do that. There are so many self-learning platforms nowadays like Udemy, Coursera, Skillshare, etc. But it all comes down to the third characteristic, which is focus. Although digital transformation has its great advantages, it has reduced one of our greatest abilities, that is to focus. Everyone and everything is fighting for your focus. And as a polymath, you should be intelligent enough to filter out what is good and what is bad. Focus is directly dependent on consumption. Good consumption in the right amounts produces curiosity, confidence, and personal development. Bad consumption will throw us into an unending cycle of bad decisions, regrets, and drains our energies, making us lose our ability to focus. However, with the fourth characteristic, we can train our focus. The fourth and the most important characteristic, according to me, is being physically fit. As a 21st century polymath, this is non-negotiable. There is an epidemic of lifestyle-related diseases that can easily be avoided by keeping oneself fit and healthy. Doing some form of exercises regularly leads to the brain learning faster and keeps you disciplined. Keeping fit or exercising regularly is a compounding habit that multiplies its effects as you repeat it again and again. Exercise also depends on consumption. The third and fourth characteristics, that is focus and physical exercise, both directly depend on consumption. Focus depends on mental consumption, while being physically fit depends on food consumption. We will discuss in a future episode about consumption and why I think excess consumption is the greatest sin of 21st century. The fifth characteristic is financial literacy. Listen, I am not asking you to become rich, but having an idea about your expenses, liabilities, assets, income will position you at an advantage. It will give you mental peace to focus on learning new things. As a 21st century polymath, you need to understand how the world works, how economics work. All I am saying is, if you are struggling to make ends meet, then you will not have the mental fortitude to become a polymath. And the last characteristic that will make you a legend and a polymath for sure is patience. We learn to be patient as we grow older and face varied experiences because you can derive a lot of pleasure from seeking, from learning. Be patient and persistent in the journey to becoming a polymath because The privilege of pursuit itself is the reward of human intelligence. I would like to end this episode with a quote from one of my favorite people, Charlie Munger. Charlie says, "To get what you want, you have to deserve what you want." I urge you to initiate a self-talk using the characteristics as a checklist to see if you deserve to become a polymath or not. If you like the content of this podcast, please follow and share it with your friends. I will talk to you in the next episode.